guys, I'm Kirsten, the Problem Solving Teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It makes it easier for other teachers to find me on YouTube, and I'd love to hear your comments. All right, today is all about wrapping up July 2021, and I'm gonna go through what my monthly goals are and tell you which ones I accomplished and which ones I didn't. For a good portion of 2021, I kind of had the same goals, but lately I've been mixing it up a little bit more to just alter my focus some. So my first goal for July was to edit my blogs for the month of July. I have been working on batching them, and the part of my batching I didn't get to was the editing, so that I kind of did throughout the month of July, but it got done, and so all of my blogs are up for the month of July. My second goal was to do a couple of things. I attended the Teachers Pay Teachers conference, TPT Forward. It's the first time I've ever been to the conference because I'm still in my first year of selling on TPT. Let me talk about that part of it first. So I wanted to attend the conference. I decided to attend it literally the night before. The night before it started, I was signing up online. And it was a virtual conference. It was actually supposed to be near me in Boston this year, so I could have physically gone to it for once because it's close enough to my house that I could have driven in. But with my 2-year-old, I still would have picked the virtual option. So I did 1 full week of nap time, so 2 hours, focusing on parts of the conference, and then I was cleaning my office to keep my hands busy, but that way I could stop and take notes. I wasn't trying to mentally focus on 2 things. And then throughout the rest of the month, I just worked on watching it as I could, where I could. I tried to find pockets of time where I'd be able to focus on conference. If you haven't been to the conference, I thought it was great. I'm going to do a video that will come out in a couple of weeks all about the conference. So if you were on edge this year trying to decide, then you can watch that in a couple of weeks and help you make your decision for next year ahead of time. The other part of this kind of coursework, learning about TPT that I did this year was on the CEO Teacher School, which I became a member of a couple months ago. They did a blogging challenge. So I've been blogging since I started in December, starting the process, but I've been publishing blogs every week since January. However, my Google ranking is still terrible. And so when I saw that they were doing a blogging challenge, I thought this is a great opportunity for me to become a better blogger and figure out how to rank better on Google so that my blogs are really working for my business. So the challenge really covered everything: planning, research for SEO, formatting my blog, writing it, creating graphics, and finishing a blog post, a finished blog post to publish. It was a 30-day challenge, so there was a video every weekday, and so because I did it a month late, I could watch them. I watched, several a day, depending on how long they were. But so this format, when I put my first blog up with the format that they gave me, it already, all of the analytics and everything that WordPress gives you, it was oh, this is much better. So it was more work, but hopefully by continuing to follow that format and getting used to it and more efficient with it, it will just make my blog really work for my business and help it grow. Then I took a 3rd online course, which is crazy because I don't know how I consumed this much content over the month. It was a teacher development course with Sierra Harris. If you have not heard of Sierra Harris teaching and you teach reading in any way, you should definitely check her out. Twice a year she does these boot camps, these introductions she was trying to get you to buy her membership and her course. And if I was currently in the classroom, I would probably do it. But right now, I'm just taking advantage of what she's offering for free. But I already know that if I go back to the classroom in a couple of years, I'm going to be asking my admin to purchase that course and give me that professional development. She offered a 2-week reading comprehension class with a video each weekday, and it was amazing. When it popped up on my feed, I knew I had to take it. I couldn't pass it up just because I had other stuff going on. I was like, I'm gonna find a way to take time and complete this because it's completely worth the work of trying to get it done. My third goal was to create my units 1 and 2 of my grammar interactive notebooks. So I started this project back in June. I wanted to create a grammar interactive notebook because every grammar curriculum I've ever been given to teach with has just been so boring. It's either been too hard, too easy, the kids are bored, they're not retaining the knowledge, and so I thought I want to create my own to use when I go back to the classroom, and it could really help a lot of teachers. So I worked on that for about 2 weeks. I did not get it done. I didn't even get 1 unit done. It's way harder and way more complicated than I thought it would be. A big part of that is just that it's a new type of resource for me. I don't have the templates for it yet to kind of make the creation process a little bit easier. And but I did get all of the teaching PowerPoints for Unit 1 done. So we'll see what comes next month. Number 4 is I wanted to fix resources. There was 3 specific types of resources that I wanted to fix. One was I just needed to check my revision and editing checklists and make sure that they were set. I thought I made some errors, and I wanted to check those. I needed to revise my Black History resources, and I wanted to fix the SEO on my life skill resources. Do you ever have something on your to-do list that just keeps getting pushed to the bottom? Because those revisions are that for me. Like, they just keep like, oh, I don't have to do that right now, I'm trying to finish this. They keep getting pushed to the bottom. So I didn't fix any of those yet, again, which is killing me. I also have been working on, since probably April, I've been working on wanting to grow an email list. So I've signed up with an email provider. I've created a lead magnet. I've put pop-ups on my website, which are not getting the traffic I want them to. And so the other thing I need to do is start posting my lead magnet on social media to try to help that process. I haven't done it yet. And there are 2 reasons why I'm struggling with this. One is the fact that I've been doing it, working on this since April, and I keep, again, pushing it off because I'm trying to do other things. I'm like, oh, that can wait. It just makes it like a little bit scarier to put that out there. I don't know why, but it does. The second is I want to create a landing page so that when people, if they're on Instagram and they're like, oh yeah, I love that resource, they can go to my bio, click the link, the one link you're allowed to put in there, because I don't want to mess with Linktree. Click that link and immediately sign up. So I'm working on creating a landing page in MailerLite so that it's super easy for people to find the sign up for that. So that's a process. My next goal was to earn $100 on TPT. I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to set an even 100 as my goal for now, because summer is just like crazy on teachers, state pay teachers, because it really dies down, because teachers, you should enjoy your vacations. So I'm not surprised. I earned $17.52. Now, in a way that's really disappointing, but also in a way I've heard on other Facebook groups and everything that there are teachers who are like, this is the first year I've ever sold something in July and it's amazing. So the fact that I sold like a few things, I think is pretty good. My 7th goal was to read a business book. So this has kind of been a goal that I've just been doing every month, And I read the book Unshakable by Tony Robbins, and it's not really business, it's more personal finance, but I kind of am in the mindset that if I can get better control of my personal finances and understand them better and just do a better job with those and like the planning for the future, then it will be easier for me to tackle business finance as my business grows. So I figure anything learning about finance is going to help me in the big picture. I also read the 30-Day Money Cleanse, and it was a super short book. It was like, I listened to it on audio. I think I finished it in 4 or 5 days. I'm going to tell you the 2 big takeaways from that book. One is that we are not connected with our money anymore because everything is digital. We like order online, and so it's just a credit card number. So we're not connected with where we're spending our money. We don't really know. And the other thing is that we tend to think that when we're gonna save money, we should like pay our bills and then put the extra in savings. And one of the things that they're talking about is if you do it like that, you're never gonna have extra. You gotta put the savings in the savings first and then pay your bills. I mean, with planning, but that way you won't like spend money on like that extra thing that you saw at checkout, because you'll be like, this is what I have to spend on my groceries or my shopping. So by taking care of your savings first, you're gonna spend less money. All right, my last goal, and this is gonna be, until this is like easy, it's gonna be a goal. Batch my July YouTube videos and my August blogs. So it's really just batching is the goal. Batching my YouTube videos has been going great. I kind of started batching by accident because when I was like, ooh, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna focus on it. I was like, I'll just record a quick little video, and then, you know, when I'm ready to focus on YouTube, then I'll edit and put them out. So I started by, you know, I had all of these videos set ready for editing. And then after like 3 months of recording videos, I was ready to edit them all. So I sat down and I did the editing process by batching it. So by batching the videos and the show notes, I kind of did it by accident, which worked out great because it makes it so much more efficient to do the recordings all in one day, sometimes 2 days, and then the show notes all in one day, which I did yesterday during a car ride, and then doing all of the posting in one day. So it just makes it more efficient to just like batch those steps. And then I've just started working on batching my blogs. I used to do my blog every Monday. I would sit down and write a blog every Tuesday. I would edit the blog, and then on Wednesday or Thursday it would get posted. So now I'm trying to, the last week of the month, batch all my blogs for the next week. And that went pretty good. I did my best to follow all of the new blogging formatting and tips and everything that I got from CEO Teacher School. It made it more time consuming, but I think that it's going to help me more in the long run. One of the things that helped me is I kind of had some blogs that I had started to draft, and I tried to put some of the formatting in those, and I was like, they're not perfect, but they're better than they were. But the fact that some of it was already written helped me out a lot to get that done. This is again a new process, so it's going to take me longer, so hopefully I can kind of get that more efficient as I get better at it and more used to the new format. And then the other thing that I wasn't quite done with batching my blogs. I didn't edit them yet, and I didn't create the graphics. So I'm going to have to finish those up before the end of the month, or a couple days into the month. So fortunately for me, once I have all the pieces ready to go, I can just have it all in Google, in my Google Drive, and my husband goes in and uploads it. So he helps me out with that step. All right, so let me know what your goals are for the month, whatever month you're in. Tell me the month and what goals you're setting for yourself. Let me know if anything has helped you or what big goals you have coming up. And don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and have an awesome day.